What is the Huawei Matebook X? Huawei isn't the first name that springs to mind when you're on the market for a new laptop, but hasn't stopped it from creating one of 2017's prettiest portable computers. The Matebook X, Huawei's first laptop, is an impressive machine, and rivals the Asus ZenBook 3 for thin and light credentials. However, with its performance slightly limited by a fanless design, and hot competition from heavier rivals such as the Dell XPS 13 and 13-inch MacBook Pro, the Matebook X will only ever be a niche option. Huawei Matebook X, Design and Build. The Matebook X's design is defined by its slightly squarer shape than your average widescreen laptop. The 13-inch screen is surrounded by a very thin bezel, which really helps draw your eyes into the screen. Where the Matebook X really comes into its own is portability. It's not quite as light at the sub 1 kg ZenBook 3, but at 1.05 kg it comes very close. It's thinner, too, at 12.5 mm. This is one of the most baggable laptops you can buy today. The port selection is a bit of a worry, with just a pair of USB 3.1 Type-C connectors. The port on the left side accepts power and nothing else, while the port on the right is for data only. Since USB 3.1 is often universal, the MacBook Pro can accept power and data from any of its 4 connectors. It feels a bit limiting. Huawei Matebook X, Keyboard and Touchpad. The backlit keyboard is compact but doesn't feel cramped. Not everyone will like the half-size up and down cursor keys, but everything else is present and correct. There are indicator lights for FN lock and caps lock buttons, which are both useful. Actual key travel is pretty good, but it's always going to be limited by the thinness of the chassis, so can't rival the likes of Dell and Microsoft. Huawei Matebook X, Screen, Audio and Webcam. The 2160 by 1440 pixel screen has a 3:2 aspect ratio, which is fairly uncommon on laptops, although is becoming more popular, and more often found on tablets. The Matebook X's speakers are a triumph for a laptop so thin. It was developed in conjunction with Dolby, which not only provides the software assistance but also had a major say in the physical position of the speakers inside the laptop. Both the webcam and microphone are average at best. The camera manages relatively grainy video in anything but ideal lighting, and the microphone sounds a little muffled at a normal distance. Huawei Matebook X, Performance. This laptop's a curious one in the performance stakes. Laptop makers tend to choose Intel Core i series processors, such as the Core i7-77Y75, for fanless laptops because these ultra-low power chips are made for short bursts of performance and low power consumption. However, Huawei has done something that appears to be quite clever. It uses tiny pockets of gel that change from a solid to a liquid when they get hot for cooling. This means heat dissipates faster than on machines with more common vapor chamber cooling, in theory boosting performance. Huawei Matebook X, Battery Life. Despite great performance, the Matebook X can last a full day off a single charge if you treat it right. I could get around 6 to 7 hours out of it on a normal day without power saving and with the screen at half brightness. It'll pay to carry the lightweight USB-C charger with you anyway.